Alrighty, well, let's give something new a try. I've been recommended this by Laxa in Discord, who I've known for crikey 6 years now. And he said he played one of the sort of early betas of this. And that it was good back then. I think it came out a couple of days ago on Steam. It's currently running a sale. Hashtag not sponsored. It's running a sale. So it's like $13, 12 euros, something like that. 10 British pounds. TLDR seems to be its 14, 17 missions. I really should remember this. They've even got a press pack on their website. Like their website, absolutely fantastic indie website. No rubbish, super simple to navigate. Created by two chaps. As you know, a project between them, and Martin and Mario. There we go. And that's about it. The artwork graphic style appears to be, how did I describe this to somebody earlier? The unit design, building design seems, as we'll soon see, is Supreme Commander 0K. Very similar to that in terms of what the units look like, but the graphics themselves appear more like a hybrid between 8-bit, 9-bit armies and Tempest Rising. That's how I said it. You could even say Stormgate, you know, Tempest Rising, Stormgate, 8-bit armies. That's the sort of graphics style. But the models, the actual units and the buildings look like they are sort of from Supreme Commander 0K, which is a massive pro in my book, or Total Annihilation. It appears to have, as you complete missions, you get upgrade points, and there's a massive tech tree. Not like Path of Exile, but a big spider web of different techs. You can upgrade units, pick to unlock different units and things like that. And you progress through a set of challenge runs or a campaign of some kind. And you can design units and give them buffs or upgrades how you, the player, want to play. I know nothing else. I haven't tested this. I haven't done a tutorial. We are all going to do this together. I have quickly spun it up to make sure it actually works, but that is it. So without further ado, let us actually get into this and hope it works. Somewhere in the galaxy, a transmission reaches its unlikely recipient. Well, sorry to wake you. We had to flee, but we were able to leave this message for you. They will hunt you. They will hunt you now, but you can fight back. They've spread so far already, but you can become more powerful than them if you persist. One day, maybe one day, you will find us. I apologize, I appear to have lost my ability to read. No rest for the hunted. We will keep waking you through the crystal. In new places, new faces, never give up. Already this is reminding me quite a bit of like 0K. How do you want to play? Progression and achievements get unlocked equally. Love that. Don't punish people for not being incredible at games or not having the time to grind it out. People should be rewarded for playing on easy because they might feel like they need to play on easy. We don't all have hours and hours and hours every day or decades of RTS experience. I love that. You can change setting whenever you want at the start of the new run, so you can't change it halfway through. Fair enough. Engage default. Intended for people familiar with RTS games and those eager to learn. If you're unsure, start here. Relaxed, your choice if you want to get some resistance but an overall more chill experience, or meditative. Your choice if you do not play for the challenge but enjoy the spectacle of RTS games and coming up with cool builds. Oh. Okay, so this is hardest. Right. Hardest is default. Okay, fine. Right, okay. Unfortunately, opening it earlier might have broken the whole like tutorial bit. So this appears to be keep fighting to unlock new starters. Okay, so these are our new, these are our fresh, these are what we get. You see, you get like different units. We got stats. What are the basic stats here? Production cost, production duration, okay, unit cap. Number of simultaneous existing units of this type is limited. Okay, so it's not a pop cap for the game. Per factory as well. So build more factories, increase the number of these you can have. But you, with only one factory, you only get 8. Possibly. Either way, it's a pop cap, but you can increase the pop cap. Excellent. We have engineer, crystal harvester. This is our builder. Crystal harvester. Guess that harvests crystals. It looks a bit like the crystals look like crystals from StarCraft. Support tank. Heals 3 most damaged allies in sight. Okay. 1 unlocked. 1 out of 4. So yeah, you unlock different units, but then also you get perk points to change. You can change the like the guns on the units, or you know, their stats, but also you can give yourself like the player, you know, abilities. Maybe all of your units cost 5% less, or whatever it might be. Spend archive tokens to pull battle wisdom from the ancient archives. This is it. This is the tech tree. That's what I mean by, you know, Path of Exile. It's obviously not that big, but there's plenty here for replayability value, right? Assuming that, you know, you unlock a quarter of these, 20%, 15%, who knows? What have we got? Raises allied damage by 0.01 per rank. Adds additional 1 to move speed and melee. Halves to move speed. What's at the end of a tree? Increased turret attack range by 5. Adds starting crystals, but reduces the engineer lives. Reduces cost of combat units by 2% per rank. Unlock over 200 units, hacks and upgrades to face the challenge with even crazier builds. This is so inspired. Oh wait, these are the expensive ones. Grant endless free rerolls for the first blueprint section. We will have to go through this, I'm afraid. Literally every single one after we played a mission or two. And we will also try to get the most OP build possible straight out the door. Because I don't know how hard this is going to be. But after we've done that, we'll do another run where we go for more meme fun things. As a random hack to your starting loadout. Anything else for loads and loads of points? Healing base. First construction harvester factory gets the ability to grant regen. Add additional rich crystals to the starting field. So you even change the maps. Allows engineers to sense enemies approaching in 2 times their vision range. Very cool. Okay, let's start the run. The call reaches you through the crystal. Wake up, fight for us. Don't let them take you. Now, I do know what the tutorial is supposed to look like because I loaded it up, and I don't think we're getting the tutorial. I don't know how to enable it again. Oh no, this is right. Okay, we do get the tutorial. Excellent. Select multiple units, hold left mouse button. Yep, understood. Cool. WASD, do not move me around. That's fine. Wait, what was the objective? Oh, great. Okay. What have we got? Crystal Mill, Crystal Harvester, Tank Factory, Support Tank Factory. Okay. Crystal Mill. There we go. Harvester. Your harvester will always start harvesting on their own and keep searching for the next free crystal field. Build more refinery harvesters when you need stronger economy. Command and conquer. Excellent. Hopefully. What are you? Can you not, like... Oh, there's crystals there. Build your own factories. I'll allow you to output your own army. Okay. We have support tanks. But I'm not sure. Oh, we didn't actually look at, like, guns and stuff. What are you? PCX Scout Blip. What's attacking? T0 tank. And then, and then these are going to be for idle factories, right? Select all units currently on screen. F1. Interesting. You can build up your army and defeat the PCX threat. Build units for production. Okay. Is there a, like... Select all factories. Oh! And then you just... Oh, cool. Okay. So this is 1 out of 10 factories, 1 out of 6 units. Unit count for this facility has been reached. Hotkey tilde. Oh, hotkey tab. 6 units per factory. Is there a build queue somewhere? I don't see a build queue. That's the only thing I will say. Can't you heal? Oh, you can heal. Armor reduces incoming damage by its value. Negative armor increases damage received. Minimum armor damage will always be 0.1, even if armor would reduce it to 0. Oh, okay, right, yeah. That's like Age of Empires. Arrows will always do like 1 damage, right? Wait, where's my support tanks? There you go. What's this? Crystal Tower. What can I do with this? Shows the... Okay. Ancient Crystal generates... Provides vision range. Okay. I think we can clearly see that this is very... I mean, it's obviously very, very simple, but I want to... How do I capture this? Wait, are you guys mining? Or not? You guys... Yeah, you are actually working. Oh yeah, there's bullet time as well. I guess it's like sort of... Rain incoming. Wait, there's terrain, like, effects? Where's my money as well? Up there. Why can't I build more? Can I build more of these buildings? Okay. Do I own this one now? I guess. Maybe? No, I don't think I do. Right. Autobots roll out, right? Do you auto attack? Holy mother of God. Okay, okay, bro. Yeah. Using your specialist active ability at the right moment can decide the outcome of battle. The support tank will help your army survive by adding powerful robotic status effects. Wait, why are you guys not, like, following the damn rally point? The other thing I want to do is up the like games, like the UI selection sound. Also, I think music sounds pretty damn good. Yeah, the sound when you click on stuff, I think should be upped. What the hell is that thing? Give strength to those with patience. Wait, how did I build more? I refuse to be beaten again. Oh, good. Mutually exclusive control groups. No, wait. There's not mutually exclusive control groups. Shit. And what was bullet time? Space. Yeah, you can then like issue orders. And it is a part of the game. Charge in. I like the mass of units required. I'm not going to win this, I don't think. Are you guys all building? Okay, they do all build. What's that? Chest plus 100 crystals. Nice. Okay. I'm getting my ass handed to me. That's excellent. Nothing worse than a game where you win all the time. But there is no build queue. So there's... Oh, there is. It's just highlighted on that, on the... Okay, there is build queue. Now, the other question is, are there, like, can I unlock more points by playing the map? I also need to increase scroll rate. It's getting a little bit annoying. How do I activate that? Oh, that's like gold eco. No defenses either. So yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to figure out like what all these tech structures are. Obviously we could charge in, it wouldn't be that hard, right? And there's a lot of eco here. There's a lot of eco, which I'm very, 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 very happy about. There's nothing worse than games with eco limit you like the original Command and Conquer. Pays for special abilities. I have no idea how that works. Either way, let's get this up. What's this? Is that like a capture button? Well. What's this? Control module. crazy. I think this game and I are gonna get on quite well. And we're gonna get on quite well indeed. You defeated PCX in this sector. You feel the disruption in their planning throughout the broadcast waves. Show stats. I love a game where you can see stats afterwards. I'm not sure this is necessarily the most user-friendly way of doing it. Like maybe having it in a sort of, instead of one long list down the middle, put like half it here and then put this bit sort of over here and then this second bit next on the side. But just, I'm not a UI, I'm a UI dev. Oh God, I have to make decisions now. Okay. The reward choice map. After each level, the engineer gains new knowledge. You can pick one item per layer of the map. Choose your path to build your shape. Christ. Right, so this is, I assume, what we're going to be up against next, right? A small landscape is a small outcrop. Enemy PCX melee patrol in the Temporalia biome, so temperate. What do these mean? Okay, these are, I guess, what we're working up towards in terms of like levels. A random selection of blueprints to add to your arsenal. A selection of blueprints cards allow you to construct mechs, allow you to construct robos. Determines the amount of crystals at the start of the battle. Gives you 200 more crystals. Improves the blueprint for the rest of the run. Like, run is in the campaign. Because obviously it's... when you finish, if you want to replay it, you replay it from the start, right? Coins. Currency for shops. Adds a random drop to the drop bar in the top left. What the hell is the drop bar? Improves upgrades, improve a blueprint for the rest of the run. Spend, oh, this is like a shop thing. Spend coins to get upgrades, hacks, or drops. Upgrade improves the blueprint for the rest of the run. Hacks are global effects that last for the rest of the run. Coins, currency for shop. One of these is going to be melee and one's going to have a gun, isn't it? Robos and a selection of random. That means we'll get a bit of everything, I guess. I'm feeling mechs. That looks like rocket pods on the side of a mech, right? I think we all agree. This probably is a gun. Robos are cooler than mechs though, because they have a pilot. This is an early access, yeah, but it's also on sale for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's actually in 2 sales. One sale is slightly cheaper, and because Steam is absolutely based, when I went to get this on the sort of like early access sale, Steam said, oh hey, no, if you buy it in the like in this other sale of 2 games and I already had one of them, then it's like £1 cheaper, because, you know, Steam is based. Yeah, the diplomacy is not an option. That's it. The diplomacy, it's 30% off until the 28th of May, and if you have diplomacy is not an option, then you can get it, this game, at 40% off. Or if you want diplomacy is not an option, you can get that in the bundle as well. But that bundle is 30% off and an extra 10% off. So it was £11.89 for me. So that's $14.50. 13.5 euros, something like that, give or take, for the game right now with 30% off. Hashtag not sponsored. Not in EA. Oh no, well, it's 1.0 came out 3 days ago. 1.0 came out 3 days ago. I don't know whether they're counting it as a hard release or whether they're counting this as a like early access thing, because obviously Subnautica came out a couple of days ago and I thought that was Subnautica 2. I thought that was a full release, and then somebody told me that it was early access. I've kind of lost the plot of what counts as early access now and what counts as a beta and what counts as full release. 1.0 is out for the game. That's the important thing, and it came out yesterday. But yes, there was like early release stuff for a while, but I never tried it. All right, Sludge Tie, what do you think? Robos or mechs? I don't want to go. I could go random, and that'll be an assortment. But one of you give me an idea. I'm a random drop. Yeah, the one thing I think they need is and maybe it exists and I haven't found it, but one thing I think they need is like a walk, like a instruction manual. Memex? Hey, Memex it is. Oh, okay. We now get to choose which one we want. Okay. We got a Headhunter mech. We can target, get bounty, gives -1 armor, drop crystals when they die. Skill that. The bundles, yeah. Like, genuinely, the game is cheap enough, and honestly it looks good and fun enough and has a level of replayability that I when I found out about this game this morning, I went and bought it within 45 minutes. I was that optimistic about it, that it would just be worth it, because it's such a cool idea. A whole idea of a roguelite RTS is such a cool idea. And I mean, 0K is not roguelite, but it, with the amount of missions and the ability to jump around and unlock different stuff, it has a similar sort of idea. But I think this does it like to the extreme. It does proper roguelite, and I think that's novel. And I've never played anything that has this kind of mentality to it, this sort of idea. So I am very much looking forward to running through this, and I think for the first time I will be more than happy to play again immediately or within a week or two after finishing the campaign. I don't think there's a single other game that I've ever played where I finished it and thought, now I'm gonna run through it again. I know a lot of people do that with games, but I never do, because I'm bored. It'd be my favorite game ever, but I never play my favorite game ever immediately after I've just finished playing it, because that ruins it. It's like having the greatest chocolate cake of your life and then thinking, I love chocolate cake, that was the greatest chocolate cake of my life. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have another one right now, because then you get halfway through it and you're like, oh, this is shit, and then you don't have chocolate cake for another 20 years. Anyway, missile mech pilot spawns 4 robo marines as spawn when destroyed. And that's a really interesting idea. It won't work for me, of course, because I don't lose units. Melee, also super interesting idea, but I'm not a fan of melee. Give +2 armor. Yeah, okay, so if you're going like full on melee, this is great as like an aura buff. I don't know how you activate skills, I need to look into that, but I love the idea of this headhunter chap. Targets get bounty, -1 armor and crystals when they die. It has a shield, it has an armor point, it has health, it has mana, I guess, to use this, to use its skills. I like any So yeah, Ty, I'm not sure if I said it in the FC Discord, but I said to somebody else earlier that the design looks like Sucom and 0K and Total Annihilation in terms of how the units are designed, but the actual graphics to display the models is like a cross between 8-bit, 9-bit armies and Tempest Rising. That kind of soft, it's not quite as like soft, childlike, low graphics as 8-bit and 9-bit armies are, but it's not quite as cartoony as Tempest Rising or that game I always forget, Stormgate. So I think it's sort of a bit more 8-bit, 9-bit armies than it is Stormgate or Tempest Rising, but it's not quite as limited on. It's got a bit more detail than 8-bit or 9-bit armies has on their units, right? Anyway, without further ado, damage 10. Melee, of course. The trade-off is high damage, right? Original attack, 1.5 attacks per second on average. 1.5. Weapon range is 4. Sight range is 7. Move speed. I mean, already I'm loving this. What's this? Attack rate? Where's your attack rate? Oh, there. What's this? Oh, this. Oh, missile mech. Of course, it has missiles. Headhunter factory. Upgrade slots. This is so freaking cool. Warside. Adventure Wars at home. Here comes a swarm. Not for me. Nordhold. Pick 3 TD. Glory to Google. Diplomacy is not an option. So many good bundles for it. Yeah, man. I need to play Diplomacy is not an option. I haven't touched it. I bought it with the intention to play it and then I forgot until here. I can also skip and get more coins. That's interesting. Also, you can look at all of like your cards and interfaces and it pauses the freaking game. Like in game. I cannot stress enough how fucking great that is. So many games just don't do that. Anyway, we're going with a Headhunter mech. Oh, do we get more points? We can do it again? Where's the number of points I have? Points mean prizes. Upgrades. Improve a blueprint for the rest of the run or increase your start crystals. Personally, I don't think we should go for this. I'm not too fussed about increasing my starting crystals. I'd rather have fun and be interested. Do something interesting. Also, if we get start crystals, then we get upgrade blueprints or shop next, right? Whereas if we go this, we can get upgrade shop or, well, I guess upgrade blueprints again. So it's sort of locked in here. But I sort of want to go upgrades. Is there a pussy hunter mech? There's not, Bob. There's not Bob. If, like, honestly, Elon is already in my DMs asking me to help out as a sort of model for his latest robot. I haven't decided on whether to tell him yes or no yet. What I have just can't be fucking taught, mate. Can you make your own units? You can customize them. You can customize them, Kenobi. You can custom. Let's go with the upgrades. Let's go with the upgrades. Oh, okay. You can choose your upgrade. Again, it's so cool. Because it's replayability. You could choose the exact same, like, skill tree stuff and still get different randomizations. Halves get plus 20 crystal capacity. That could be massive. Kill targets, leave behind smart fire. Deals 1 damage per second. How much health does stuff have? Like 300 to 500 health, right? Gives burning for 2. I can't hover over this. Do you see how burning is underlined? I can't go in and like hover my mouse over burning. Damage slow target for 1. At 50% of it halves moves. Oh, dude, I mean slow attack. If I'd chosen the missile mechs, this would be great. Slow or burn damage? Slow or burn damage? Somebody give me one. Somebody give me one. Somebody suggest one, please. I can't decide. Personally, I'm leaning towards slow damage. Because maybe I'm hoping you can move your upgrades around onto different mechs. And when I get something with AoE, I can put slow attack on. Storage? Really? Yeah, but it's capacity, dude. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, but it's capacity. It's not harvest speed. And it's a bit like you get lots of little mechs. It's like imagine StarCraft Eco. You guys all think storage? Imagine you build a refinery like in Command and Conquer, but there's like 10 little crystal things. Oh, thank you for the gifting, man. I love you. I love you as always. Well, I was glad to see you back a couple of days ago. I hope you're doing well, man. Like, if you want to play a game, Bob, at some point, pop in, like, throw something in Discord. We've missed you, buddy. You've been away the last 18 months, 2 years. I've missed you. I don't know about anybody else. Maybe nobody else cares about you. But I love you. Me love you long time, Bob, man. Me love you long time. Right, slow attack. Let's go with this. Burn or storage. Sorry, too late. Select blueprint to upgrade. Oh, shit. Does that mean I can't undo it? Ooh. What if I cancel? I can go back. Okay, fiery exit. Right, fiery exit. Let's go with that. Sweet. Okay, I'm so glad you can go back. Headhunter. There we go. Own attack cooldown reduced. Gives -1 armor. Drops crystals when they die. Let's fucking go. Wait, I can go again? Oh wait, can I unlock all of these? Oh shit! This is all for finishing one mission. Oh my god, okay. Spend coins to get hacks, upgrades, or drops. What, do I think that this game will be moddable? I'd be surprised if it would be, based on how it operates. Then again, indie company with a game geared toward customization, like, it would be mad not to have like modding abilities, right? Let's go another blueprint. Building cap +1. Death spawns 3 auto-attacking spiders. 10% chance on hit. Target gets we've already got this automatically on our things. Attacks enemies in sight melee. Building cap +1. You know what? Let me just rogue command Discord. They've got to have a Discord, right? They do have a Discord somewhere. Consider joining our Discord. 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 Right, let's just okay, there's no verify for getting in. Sweetness. If anybody would like to jump into their Discord, their invite link is this. I'll set up like a command for it. Beta branch VODs and streams link. Hell yeah! Shameless promotion, baby. I don't know if this game will be moddable, but I can foresee some fantastic balance mods. Yeah, of course. Let's go with can I cancel this? Or I can skip it and get coins. But if you chose the coin one, you'd get 100. Skip only gives you 50. Building cap, just one more. Auto attacking spider creepers. Yeah, fuck it. Do we put it on this guy? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Just one more. That must be from. Yeah, it's one more. Dude, yeah, 100%. You said it before I did, Kenobi. It's clearly one more turn from Civilization. And you know what? One more turn came around as a meme, and then Civ 5 added it in as the end game screen. That's why Civ 5 is the best Civilization there is. So yeah, I could upgrade my little T0 tanks, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna build my, how much are these? Oh, they're expensive. Yeah, which means I definitely want the spiders. And afterwards, I think we've got to go for global hack, right? We've got some coins. We got to go for global hack. Right, your engineers now slowly heal. Your engineer now slowly heals all friendlies in sight range around it. Your engineers. Oh, my engineers in my like ACU, like in Supreme Commander. When a unit dies, it heals 3 allies for 10% of its max HP. Ooh, are these one off? Engineer reveals location of 3 crystal fields on the map. I'm not gonna lie. Is this unlimited or one off? It's got to be unlimited, right? These are kind of too weak. These are too weak. Like this one is too weak to be one-time use. But it's got to be like, this is too broken, right? To be permanent active. Like, if this was permanently active, I'd be fucking broken. But this sounds permanent. This is interesting, but when compared to these two, it's like kind of useless. It's a one and done, right? Start on the mission. Oh yeah, here's 3 crystal fields. Cool, excellent. Cheers, bro. I assume, probably, most of the time, start with a crystal field next to me. I'm leaning towards selfless exit, like the middle one. When a unit dies, it heals 3 allies for 10% of its max HP. Anybody agree? Disagree? Yeah, selfless exit, Kenobi. Yes. My God, I'm drinking quite a lot in the last 20 minutes. Like that first, yeah, exactly. Thing is, my engineer is my ACU, right? It's my hero unit. I assume if I lose it, I die. I lose the mission. So you don't really want. It'll be super convenient, but when the enemies attack you, you've beaten them back, and you're like just not doing anything. Your ACU will heal up all of your guys. That's great. But this is kind of huge. Yeah, we're going selfless exit. Have I started? I've got no clue, dude. Start the next battle. Man, it's so cool already. This is so cool. Genuinely, I've never played an RTS like this. And already for me, that is peak. You know what else is peak, right? Like, you know what else is peak? All I can do is, image. And if I go to like here, and then go here, And go here. I mean, honestly, at this point, there really needs to be some conversation about, like, you know, sponsorship, copyright infringement, whatever. Not that this is copywritten or anything. But, like... I haven't got to see. This is the old Fortune Scouts logo. This is the old one. New one has like bits sticking sort of out the side of the square. Oh no! Shut up, Sludge! I invented it. I invented it first. No one had ever done it before I was here. Shut up. Man, if it could be modded, I would genuinely pay for somebody to mod that part of the menu for me. I'm not even lying. I would pay $10 for somebody to mod that for me. I've destroyed the BZX base control. Right, let's get into this. Right. All right. This is my crystal mill, right? Yeah. Good. Excellent. Cool. Not there. So yeah, like I said, I think the unit selection needs to be way louder, or there needs to be another selection option for it. Because I love being able to hear when I've selected units. Oh, I hit bullet time. Yeah, again, if you hit spacebar, you get like a bullet time thing. Dude, for the raid, dude, how was the you know, the Chinese series. The Chinese series. Man, 2 weeks? 2 weeks, dude! What am I doing? I don't know what the, like, optimal number of workers is here. Exactly 2 weeks. Man, I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. What's this? Oh, a headhunter. I need this to the headhunters. Oh, okay, yeah. We're not bothering with tanks anymore. For anybody from Doof side wondering what we're doing, by the way, just quickly. This is a new RTS that came out out of, like, early access yesterday. And it's a bit like Supreme. It's a roguelike RTS. It's a roguelite RTS. So when you play, you get little upgrades. You can choose perks, and they change every time you play through all the missions. And there's like so many different things that change. Like, you can upgrade your units, and the upgrades that you unlock change every time you play. Every time you finish a mission, you get a little tech tree that you can do. Every time you play the same mission, it changes. I can upgrade my guys. I can... Where's the tech tree? You get a tech tree, and you only unlock throughout the campaign enough points to, like, you know, pick 6, 7... No, I don't know how many it is. But you can only unlock, like, a certain number of this. So you can choose what build you want. You can replay this all in completely different ways. Like, it's genuinely novel. Genuinely super freaking cool. What is in 2 weeks? TwitchCon, my guy. TwitchCon, Monsieur Legend. I guess you have enough. I guess they can reach that, right? We'll build 3 more. Let's kind of hope. What the fuck is this? Is that a neutral creep? It is. I still don't understand how neutrals work. But genuinely a fucking like StarCraft, like Dota neutrals. Yeah, this said this guy was a melee guy, right? We need $1,000 dues. And it's got a decent amount of like command and conquer in here, right? You know, you can build refineries. You can build refineries. Then it's the StarCraft workers going to the mineral patches. Honestly, it's so much freaking fun. And like it, you know, it looks. Oh yeah, and you get bullet time. I forgot bullet time. Support tanks heal. Yeah. Nah, dude, I'm really looking forward to this TwitchCon. I'm really genuinely looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Last year was a massive amount of fun, but you weren't there. To all of the people who came from Deuce stream who are still here, Doof is genuinely one of the nicest people in the world. I cannot stress this enough. Like one of those people who you meet and you're just like, this guy's genuinely like breaks his back kind of person just to be nice to people. Love Dude. This is what Earth 2140. Bob. Bob. Do you remember the Earth 2140 soundtrack? That's it. That's it right there, buddy. Yeah, I made a fucking command because Biscuit kept like memeing over it. Also, I have shields. These things are broken, dude. These things are so broken. Unit cap is reached. Okay, I've clearly like reached the max of. Oh yeah, I can't. I need like more robos. No. And the hotkeys are so good. You got all these little buttons on the side. You might say there should be a button to remove all of these buttons, by the way, apart from your control groups. Like remove like random ass buttons if you don't like it. I love it, but some people would hate this cluttering their screen. But if I hover over select all factories, I then know, oh yeah, it's tab. Super good for like early game players. Like anyone who hasn't ever played the freaking game before. They hover over this, they see all these like buttons and they're like, oh, what does this mean? Go, guy, dude. Exactly, Thomas. You remember. Thomas, when are you moving to China, bro? I remember you telling us like 2 years ago when we were at TwitchCon together and went out for meat, as Kane would say. Went out for meat. You were saying how you were planning to move to China. Also, what are the fucking gems that they dropped? Or do I like auto pick those up? What is this game? Flippy, it's called Rogue Commander. It got released yesterday. It's super freaking cool. I love it. Like, it's just good. It's not expensive either. It's a full-on indie game, but it's like genuinely seems sort of like the people who made it had a brain. You know how like EA and other companies release video games and they all suck, and you're like, how did anyone ever think this was a freaking good idea? What the hell is this? The one thing I will say is there is a lack of explanation / tutorial. I'm back to Belgium yesterday after a year in China. Exactly, Thomas. You're not in China. I don't even know where you're playing at, my man. Ni hao ma. Shit. See, Mr. Worldwide. But also, I'd like to add, according to their website, this game was made by 2 guys. Like, literally 2 guys. It's literally the 2 guys in a shed kind of thing. Which is freaking impressive, because the game is not shit. Like, I always say, a video game should be fun. You know why I know it should be fun? Because it's called a video game, not a video work. I think it's only single player at the moment as well. I should add that in. Uh-oh. Oh. But yeah, you can upgrade all of your units. Wait, are we not attacking this? Why is this still alive? Engineer drop pods. Engineer down. You lost your... What? No? What the hell, dude? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What? What? No, 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 no. You can't bring him back in the same fucking place.
I may be the best game.
Shut up. No. I tried to click on that damn thing.
I don't want to hear another word. You're a disgrace to the game.
Go fuck yourself, Roguelite. Are we not planning on killing that?
You make this easy, fleshbag.
Dude, that was 2 out of 3 of my fucking lives! My eye.
You have been marked for termination.
I tried to click on it earlier. On my minimap, it didn't show up as red.
I may be the best game.
Shut up, all of you!
Game.
Like the fucking crystal tower. How does that work? I lost because I don't know how it works. Okay. Right. GR. Thank you for the sub. GR. To you, sir. I am talking to somebody at... in 3 hours and 10 minutes, and that conversation is about how to set up Fire Emblem. Okay, this game came out yesterday. I was planning on playing Fire Emblem right now. I've been promising GR for ages.
I could not have planned for an ambush.
By my own forces!
Yeah, exactly. This is why I paused the game. To address the accusation
I don't want to hear another word. You're a disgrace to the game.
Yeah, 7:30 tonight, which for me is in 3.5 hours. I'm talking to somebody who knows how to set up Fire Emblem. They have technically given me everything up to this point. I tried myself, failed miserably, and then I said, hey, can you, as well as like giving me everything I need, can you also do it all for me? And they were like, yeah, sure. So either tonight or tomorrow morning, because it will then all be set up, Fire Emblem. Like I said, I was planning on doing it instead of this, and then someone told me about this morning. So fear not. Fire Emblem is absolutely there, and if it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow afternoon, because I'll run this and Fire Emblem side by side. I've got, as much as I love this, as much as I love this, I've got no like allegiance to it in that like sense. Relieve the pressure. That fucking pisses me off, by the way. There's no save load. I didn't fucking know that. This actually has to be like played semi-seriously then. I have one more run. I have one more life. And now I'm dead. I now have to restart from the fucking beginning. It's not how I play on it. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. I hate it. Stupid ass game. But yeah, the whole like bonus structure thing needs to be explained. Because on the minimap, it's not like showing up as a color. I don't know how to cap it.
I don't want to hear another word. You're a disgrace to the game.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, there you go, I screenshotted it. I'm then gonna post like a picture in their Discord and be like, hey, how do I capture this? Oh yeah. They have like abilities, don't they? Shit. Can't remember by the hotkeys. Down near it. Yeah, but it doesn't tell you, Croc. Show stats. Yeah, basically this is all saying that I won. Strategy, run, talk, balance, bugs, feedback. How do you capture neutral structures like this one? Oh fuck, I did caps lock. Why is there not even like noob questions part of the Discord? Structures like this one. Run talk, post a run experience with a cool strategy, share oh, ask for advice here. Okay, cool. Strategy. Yeah, this is the channel for it. Always gotta respect people's Discords. Make sure you post shit in the right place. Mission 1, like, shut up, Sludge. It was not mission 1. I did not lose 2 lives in mission 1. I'll have you know. Mission 2, but mission, like, it was not mission 1. Right. Selection of blueprint cards that have armor. A selection of blueprints to add to your arsenal. Support buildings, selection of blueprint cards. Keep something near it. Either a building or a unit. Ah. Should see it start ticking up crystals when it's active. I see. I see. Building is the easiest thing to do then. Right. I kind of like the idea of like defensive buildings, like support buildings. Super weapons. Woohoo! Yes. Nuclear launch detected. And if we go for support buildings, we get coins or we get start crystals. Naff. But then they're all shit there. If we go coins, we get hack or upgrades. Here, just post this. I am a crotchety old man. This game has very little visuals of a tutorial nature. How do I capture or utilize neutral structures? Thank you. As I said, I'm a crotchety old man, and I'm a slow learner. I'm literally, there has never been a faster learner than myself. I always play a games tutorial and almost always think that it's a waste of time for myself. But I play it because quite often there is like 5 seconds in a games tutorial where I'm like, falling asleep, yeah, jump out the window, I want to shoot myself, I'm so bored, oh my god, 1 2 3 4, how many sheep are jumping over that hill? Oh, that was a bit interesting, bit information. Quick, scroll back. Oh, I missed it, what a shame. That is me going through a tutorial, by the way. So I'm not gonna lie, actually, a blueprint would be useful, but I'd rather have a support building, and there's no other blueprint text here. Motherfucker. Okay, next stage will feature tougher enemy. Dude, I almost want to restart because we only got 1 life left. But the orange, they're coins. I don't know how to, I don't really know how to like go to the shop. I don't know where the shop is. I don't know how to get like planetary system points. Shop is a red icon. Nah, this is the like mission progression. I want a tree. Okay, we can go for that. We can go for that. Okay, so we'll get defense buildings. Global turbo tower. Subtract 33% of the original attack cooldown. Global? What? No. 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 You can't give me 33% extra, like, attack speed. Global of a 500 dollar building. Light artillery is not bad, although 25% damage is shit. If you consider, well, it's not shit actually, it's quite good, but the healing tower is nice, but I get a support buildings that do healing. This is a global unit effect, and all I need to do is build one building for 500 crystals, and I get my every single unit's fire rate cooldown is decreased by 33%. There is no fucking contest. Do we want to, what's this? As a random drop. Do you want to go coins, hack, shop? I'm thinking coins, hack, shop. I don't need early game crystals. I think this is normally, I'm a massive eco guy because, fun fact, if you are shit at real-time strategy games, economy. You can, if you lose your army because you're bad or you mess up, if you have an economy, you can replace it, right? In PvE especially. Obviously in PvP you need skill. But if you are starting a new RTS game and you're having difficulty, the first thing to try and change is your economy. Every single time. Every single RTS ever fucking made. Civilization included. And that's not even an RTS. It is the easiest thing to improve. It is the most likely thing you're messing up. And it is gonna make the most impact with the least amount of effort. Every single time. Without any example of failure. No joke. Economy. We'll go coins. We'll go hack. Units with less than 150 max HP get a +5 crit chance when attacking an enemy that has more than 250 max HP. Your engineers now slowly heals all friendlies. When you have over 4,000 crystals, consume 10 crystals per second and grants 20% damage. Ooh, this is sexy. But 4,000 crystals is a lot. I kind of like this one. This is like Berserker. And if we're going into a boss fight, this is probably a better one to have. It basically means your units, when you get, when one of them gets low, if I'm not able to micro it out of there, it does better than it would have done otherwise. Then again, this is big. I think this is bigger than it appears to be, right? Like 20% damage. You could obviously spend 4,000 crystals on a lot of units. The ultimate question, right, is you should always have your eco at 0. Or no, in an RTS, your eco should always be at 1. Between $0, $1, and $2 credits. That is the perfect range. In theory, because that means you're spending everything you have, but you're never running out. But that means we'll have to float 4,000 credits. And that, just as an idea, doesn't sit well with me. Then again, later in the run, for this, I don't know. I do not think so, no. I think they focused on single player because that's the whole thing. It's roguelike. It's roguelite, sorry. The whole point is single player, like, and you play the single player over and over and over again, and you get a different experience every time. That is what that is what the game is for, and that is what I assume the devs were going for. You've got a limited amount of time, money, energy, lifespan, fan attention span, etc. So what do you focus on? And the whole point of this game is it's an RTS with a massive amount of randomization variability, right? What does that work best for? Multiplayer or single player? Single player. Randomization and variability is actually the opposite of multiplayer, because people could say, oh, balance, meh, meh, meh. You can make it work for multiplayer 100%. What you do is you can't even randomize what options people get at the start, because then people will be like, well, this guy got better options than me. For casual multiplayer, that is peak. I cannot stress enough how good that is for casual multiplayer. Like, if me and 5 friends were doing a 3v3 and we got random options, that would be great. That would be fucking ideal. Because if I got shit options, it doesn't matter. It's like playing a 3v3 like lobby. It's just chill. We don't care. But if you're doing 1v1 competitive ladder, my dick is 2 inches instead of your dick, which is 1 inch. People who play ladder RTS games, they're like that. Then, they would bitch and complain about this, and they for the first time in their life, they would actually be not incorrect about what they're saying. And so, I understand them wanting to focus on single player first, but I genuinely think this is very easily portable to multiplayer. I think I would more than happily spend time playing multiplayer lobbies, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, with completely randomized units, completely randomized upgrades, completely randomized perks, because you're not measuring the size of your tiny penis. You're just trying to have some fun. And ultimately, that is what ladder is in any game. It's a dick measuring contest. Unless you're earning thousands of dollars for playing it, it's a dick measuring contest. Or maybe you're trying to earn thousands of dollars, in which case, fair enough. Respect to you for trying to, get through the Fortnite lobbies or Age of Empires lobbies or whatever. But if you're just playing it and have no aspirations, I'm sorry, but it's a dick measuring contest. I don't want to shame you. I don't know what that is, alright. But yes. I'm gonna go with the underdog. And we're gonna go shop. But this doesn't cost. Oh, it does cost points. Oh, cool. We got a new screen, boys. Oh, happy days. Drops. Okay, I don't understand how drops work. Drops sounds like one-time use. Target gets massive stat boosts for the rest of the level. And this is this game says when shit is consumable, and it says, and like, therefore it means it. If it doesn't say consumable, it isn't. I cannot stress enough how rare that is. That should be fucking obvious to everyone. And yet, I cannot stress enough how much I love the fact that it says this is consumable. games don't tell you. Man, if I could shake the hands or buy a beer or a Jaeger bomb or their poison of choice for the devs, I would, purely off this. Purely off this word here. Because it means they have, like, if not 2, maybe even 3 brain cells each. And, you know, because most game devs share 1 brain cell between the entire team. Like, imagine. Okay, I've slated them for the tutorial, not including stuff. Yeah, that's something that they can improve. But just clearly somebody has thought about this. Units and shields get a 5 SP. Units and buildings. Every unit and building globally gets 5 shield points. Drops 5 MG turrets near the location. See, this sounds like it's consumable, but I'm going to assume this is like once per mission, right? Because this says consumable. Will be removed after single use, which means these will not be removed after single use, right? By definition, if you're specifying this, whatever is true for this is not true for these. I don't think these are infinitely spammable, but I think these might be once per mission. Or maybe they're like, you have to pay for them every time, but it's probably once per mission. I can't put that on my bots, can I? I fucking wish I could put attack boost on. Shit. Units will slowly hit into obstacles which will damage for the same amount. Okay, I don't... Also, I literally about to say, I don't know what obstacles are. That's a tooltip for it. Again. Fucking somebody is like played this with a fucking brain. You know what's happened actually? The devs have given this to a bunch of people and said, hey, play this game. I'm not gonna tell you anything. Now play this game. And then tell me what you think afterwards. When I was growing up, I was taught it as the man from Mars test. If a man from Mars or person from Mars, if you give your like exam paper or your homework, and this was the example in the situation I was, if you give it to them, will they be able to understand it? If they like, if you assume they know something, then don't. But when you're the one writing it, when you're the one fucking making it, you don't realize what you're assuming they know, right? So, you know, the game devs, they've spent a year, year and a half, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, coding. They're like, yeah, well, of course we know what an obstacle is. But I don't fucking know what it is. They've got a fucking tooltip. Genuinely, massive respect for the devs. I cannot stress enough how rare this is. Fuck off, Metho. Visionary architecture, 3 tyrants, tanks at 50 max HP. MP charge. Okay, so that means more. I need to remember to use like that. Use mana, so that doesn't matter. When taking damage and a spawn is in sight, deals damage to... Oh, my mechs spawn 3 spider droids. Yeah, 3 random allies in sight and... Oh, but I can't add that to... Fine. Winter did what? Croc is in like Age of Empires 2 Winter. Hey, Meadow, if you're gonna plate it up, then I'll have whatever you're offering. Units and shields get 5 SP. Shut up, Hotwire! No! You change that back, you piece of shit. Honestly, like, optimized storage might be best. I'd love to get this and save it for later, but I can't. I have no good units. Harvester. It kind of has to be done. Again, another one? Okay, shield drop. I can go in. Oh, I can leave. Oh. Shut up. How was I supposed to know? Right, destroy the core extractor. Oh, I don't like this orientation. Can I change it? Can I change it, please? Uh-oh. I foolishly built 2 production. Oh no, you get a unit every time you produce shit. I'm also, like I said, on 1 life. And there's no, like, save reload or anything here. It's probably best to, like, max out on fucking NGs as well. Also, the game's fucking crisp. Like, add, delete, unit spawn. It's crisp. 2 parts for going in stores. What do you mean 2 parts for going in stores? I had a fake ID when I was a kid. I used it once to try and buy it, like, I think it was like a age 16 video game. And I, at the time, was 16 and got denied. The only time I've ever tried to use a fake ID. I wasn't that, I mean, like, it wasn't that bad, but, like, thinking back on it, it certainly wasn't sort of the best fake ID in the world. Shut up, Meadow. I have a full head of hair. This hair. I get carded all the time when I get, like, alcohol delivered. Well, I say all the time. Like, oh, I say all the time, but also at the same time, all the time also means I've had delivery drivers drop and be like, oh yeah, hi Matt, you know, 1995, right? And I'm like, yeah. Hi, because they're so they know me so well. Amazon DHL delivery drivers or TNT or whoever it is. Also, you can't change the unit stance. Oh yeah, how do I do the... Oh, like that, okay. And it like slows down the game when you do that. Fucking peak. Dude, these head on the mechs are based. There is no other word for it. Nothing. Okay. Maybe it would be nice if the refinery said how many gem deposits were nearby. Like it said sort of... Oh. That's something else. How many units have I selected? It doesn't tell you how many units you've selected. Ah, and the gem deposits appear on the ground. Can I go and like pick those up or? Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's super cool. Shame it isn't like auto, like it's not like auto cast, but I guess that might make it a bit too like easy. And again, sound settings, I think you need to be able to boost unit volume. Or it just needs to be louder, like more in line with everything else.
Down with the defense.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'd kind of like a higher difficulty setting. I know I've lost 2 lives, but one of them was because I wasn't really paying attention, and the other one was because I didn't know my hit, like, ACU would respawn where it died, which is kind of weird. Normally, shit would respawn back at your sort of command center kind of thing, right?
Destroy them.
Things like that, voice lines like that though. You can turn this off in the options, by the way, to make like the, yeah, I mean you can press spacebar and have bullet time, but when you're doing sort of support powers, I guess it's called, there's an option to like turn it off. Oh, max cap. What? Nani desu ka? Oh fuck. What do you mean that's the max? Uh-oh.
Down with the defects.
Down with the defects.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
Oh god.
Attack. Attack. Unit under attack.
Maybe I should have got the 4,000 like HP boost thing. I wonder, does the like I genuinely keep thinking I get a phone call. Right, okay, I need to actually pay fucking attention here. Maybe I should upgrade the T0 tanks, but I was nervous about upgrading them too early on because I thought they'd probably like drop off and I'd waste like a good upgrade.
Unit under attack.
But the shields are very, very, very nice.
Defective engineering unit detected. Unit under attack.
Drops. You can use drop. Oh, the drops. Where's the drops? Buttons in the top left of the screen. Drops very powerful. Maximum can be used once per level. Ah. They've got slow.
Delete the defects.
Oh God, no.
Unit lost.
Oh, for 120 seconds.
Unit under attack.
Rock that might crash, might sprout into a crystal field.
Unit lost. Unit under attack. Unit lost. Down with the
These don't stack, right? They can't do. Oh, is it gonna be activated?
under attack. Unit lost.
But I genuinely think, I keep thinking I get a WhatsApp call.
Unit under attack. Attack. Unit under attack.
Right, okay. Doesn't matter what we lose. And ultimately, I think that's, you know, one of the big things I will say about this is that it's not particularly hard. Motherfucker! Where are all my, like, eco boys gone? Are they over here? Oh my god, I lost everything? Jesus Christ! That sounds way too much like a phone call. I genuinely, it gives me like a nervous fucking tick every time I hear it. I hate it so much. Please make it stop. Oh, Crystal Harvester. Yeah, you can go back over like here or something. I really need to get more of these. I need to upgrade the fucking tanks. Slow and steady, wipe them out. Is the AI like upgrading? Right, go kill. Like, I mean, it's not. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. It's invulnerable for now. Do I need to like kill a certain? Yeah, I need to kill all the units before I can kill that. Okay. Warfare Inc. Palm Pilot. Dude! Fucking Palm Pilot. I'm sorry, Bob. Man, I don't know what time it is for you, but are you sure it's not your bedtime? Palm Pilot? Man, you know, what about Bob, your grandkids will be with you shortly to, you know, reunite you with your Zimmer frame so that they can walk you to, you know, to your bedroom. Jesus Christ. I say this knowing full well what the fuck a Palm Pilot is. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's something that's like iconic for sort of 90s and early 2000s, like hacking movies and shit. It's this thing. Yeah, it's not 90s, it's like 2000s. It's the touchscreen version of a palm top of this. And like in certain movies, you'd have like people would have them like attached to their arm. This thing. I remember this thing. My dad had a few of these back when I was a kid. Technically, I had a palm top as like my second phone. Not that. It was more like this, but it was a full color screen. I guess it, oh no, it was like, what was the thing on like the charging? A bit like that. It was, yeah, I had something that looked like this. Imagine BlackBerry, but like 5-8 years earlier. And if you can't imagine that, imagine the difference between like your first iPhone and the current gen iPhone. That was the fucking difference. Like, these things were fucking revolutionary when they came out, except they were dog shit. They were total ass. They were so, like, useless. Unless you, like, wore a suit to work 5 days a week, 60 hours a week in New York or London. I had something like this, to be fair, actually, thinking about it. Or like this. But like I said, it was in color. In its history, I would rather have had something like this than something like this, because they were the same damn thing, except this had like a nice keyboard. Like, the keyboard was not shit. It's a keyboard. Dude, people like people born after 9/11 will not understand how amazing a phone with a physical keyboard was. BlackBerry Bold. That was the pinnacle of keyboard. And the Palm Top was my first fucking phone. I tell a lie. One of these was genuinely my first ever phone. I had it for like 2 months when I was 13, back in 2007, 2008. And like during the summer holidays when I went on a school like trip thing. But my second ever phone was, did I have a Nokia brick beforehand? I'm not sure. But the one I had afterwards was, and it will be here, this was what I had. This was like what I consider my first phone. I had this for over a year. I didn't have the color keyboard one. This one was slightly later. I had like this one. I have flipped out, but it didn't have colored keys on the top. I had the same keys, but not. Yeah, I had like this. This is what I had. This was my first phone. I cannot stress enough how freaking cool it was at the time. And I gotta stop, like, nah, I'm 21. I'm cool. I'm young. I'm hip. I'm fly. A victory was won. How many more will be needed? As many as required. Skill, targets get a plus 5% shield and plus. Use special attack. Skills targets will be healed fully Skill targets dying while under the influence. Respawn. Respawn or full heal? Oh, that's support tank. Oh. I ain't full heal. Support buildings? Blueprint or high max. A selection of blueprint cards that feature units with high max HP. That's interesting. Sony Ericsson. I mean, Bob, you're slightly older than me by a couple of years, right? So I mean, it depends when you got your first phone. Because I mean, Sony Ericsson back in like 2010. Like iPhone was in 2010 before the 3G and the 3GS came out. Before the 3G, 3GS came out, iPhone was still pretty rare because frankly it was shit. It might have been revolutionary and brand new tech and the future and all the rest of it, but usability for people in 2008, 2009, 2010, it was shit. Like everything did what iPhone did but better, right? Like the Sony Ericssons at the time were like sleeker. They were like Samsung equivalents of the Sony Ericsson stuff, which was pretty cool. BlackBerry, obviously. But by the time the iPhone 3GS came out, the writing was on the fucking wall. And then after 3GS, you had the Samsung Galaxy S2, S3, and everybody went that way. But back in the day, man, back in the fucking day, I still remember the whole memes about back with the iPhone 3GS. The whole jokes about like if you had a white iPhone 3GS, you could make it go pink because people think, oh, Samsung battery explodes on a plane. You know, the original meme of that was the iPhone 3GS. The battery overheated so much, and you can find pictures and videos of this. The iPhone 3GS battery overheated so much that if you had the white plastic back version, because they were all plastic back at the time, no full metal phones back then, but the white version, there was an astronomical number of iPhone 3GSs that the battery massively overheated, and if you had the white version, it turned pink because it overheated so goddamn much. Been an Xbox player? Ty, remember, it's not necessarily Xbox, it's Windows Store. Or like Xbox Game Store, Microsoft Game Store. I used to think the same as you. Until I started playing Age of Empires with BizKed. BizKed has the game on like the Windows Store. And so when I play like Age of Empires 2 co-op stuff with him, he comes up with a little Xbox icon, but he's playing on PC. I thought exactly the same as you when I played Age of Empires 4 competitive ladder stuff. Yeah. Obviously, and the thing is, I have no idea. It could be 10%, 90%, 50-50, or 90-10. Like, how many people would buy on a PC would buy the Windows Store version of a game versus Steam? I don't know, but if you think, Ty, if you've got like Xbox Game Pass or like the PC version of Xbox Game Pass, that's like 10 euros a month or something. But if you're playing a bunch of different games, it's totally worth it. So you got so you'll download Age of Empires 2, 4, Age of Mythology, whatever it is, because you're getting it for free. So I think that means that a fair number of people are going to be playing Age of 2, 4, Mythology, whatever, on PC, but it's going to be on the Windows Store. It's probably the only example of people. Microsoft Store is probably the only example of people playing a game on PC, not via Steam. if there is a choice between Steam and Ubisoft, Steam and Microsoft Store, Steam and EA Play, whatever, Windows Store is the only alternative to Steam, and that's only because of their subscription model, which is 100% worth it if it's worth it for you. Subscription model is like hurts me deeply on a personal and philosophical level, but at the same time there is value in there. There is 100% value, and for a lot of people it works. So we have crystals, upgrade blueprints. I want more fucking mechs. Dude, I've got like 2 units. Maybe I should upgrade my tanks. Oh, random selection of blueprints. Yeah, okay. Let's go random selection. T3 GAT tank. Grenadier 4x4. Attack 20% chance to slow for 5 seconds. Was damage 12. Ooh. That's slow though. I like the idea of a GAT tank. A T1 tank? I mean, I could, but I could also have a Gatling tank. 4.2 damage is low. 4 attacks per second. 0.56 attacks per second. So that's every, let's say, 2 seconds. This is every 0.25 seconds. So in the same, so this fires 7 to 8 times in the same time this does. It only needs to fire for 1 second to beat this. The T3 GAT tank is better in every single metric. Doesn't have shields though. But we're going with T3 GAT tank. No infantry in this game? Not that I've seen yet. It seems very like Supreme Commander tie. Total annihilation. Upgrades or starting crystals. Starting crystals would be quite nice to get. I don't want to avoid it, but at the same time, fucking upgrades. Can a unit heal self for 25% of max enemy HP? That's insane. Damage slow target for 1 second. Armor up adds to armor. How much armor does like? I guess that's 1 armor. That has 1. Okay, one thing I need to know: battle archive. How do I get this shit? Because I haven't unlocked any of this. We could get armor, but I'm not sure. Oh, Croc! Is it after each run? And then it stacks. So it's like new game and like new game plus. So that's the, yeah, I know it's roguelite. Look, I'm not a moron, but like I don't know how it works because I haven't like bothered to read anything. I just heard about the game, thought it looked interesting, bought it, read the Steam page, then bought it. You know, I've seen plenty of progression systems, Croc. People keep showing me the one from, like, you know, you're an alcoholic, you join an Alcoholics Anonymous, and then you're like, you know, how you break the alcoholic progression system. For some reason, people keep like showing me that as a way to progress and improve yourself. I don't get it myself. Personally can't relate, but I'm sure for people who suffer from alcohol issues, and it's perfectly, you're an alcoholic, go to AA meetings on alcohol and do drugs. Croc, that is more common than than a lot of people would, maybe you included, would like to know. That is way more common than you'd like to believe. Choose an upgrade. Did we already go with slow? No, we didn't. Yes, we're and then it doesn't matter what I pick here. We'll go hack. Sorry, heals friendlies don't care. When friendlies heal 5 heal, 5% chance to spawn spider creeper. That's pretty good chaining with the like little heal bots we get. Heals our guys. And it spawns a creeper, but I don't care. When one of your units dies, you get 20% of its cost back. Can I skip this one? And you know, if I had more than one life, I would 100% pick this. But I can't risk it. I genuinely cannot risk it. I've got to go with this. Pay attention to the weather. Don't try to start a fire in the rain. Have you ever seen the rain? Da-na-na. Hurricane. Destroy the PCX base control. Right, okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional gamer. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, what's this button? Says. So this doesn't work passively then. No, I've got to actually use it. I've got to remember to freaking use it, and it recharges in 0.2. What's 5 times 30? 150. It recharges in 2.5 minutes. Okay. I don't know how to kill that. Oh yes. Oh, daddy, please. Actually, I can be 6, I can be 3 in line with my Age of Empires hotkeys. I like how money is nice and quick and you're not going to run out of it anytime soon. Obviously, this entire playthrough has been me learning lots of breaks, lots of like chatting, all the rest of it. I cannot stress enough how I think like just as a fresh run, it's a pretty cool fucking game. Genuinely, I rate it. And while I don't wanna shield, this should appear way earlier in the campaign. Way earlier. This should be in the freaking tutorial. Or when you select a perk with shields. 100%. Guess before. It's obvious. We all know, like, from playing other games what shields should do. But it should still be explained. Shields protect from debuffs and burning. That's quite major. And now you should hear a little like spider bot. Yeah, not ideal, not really what I want, but other thing, I'd like track lines. I'd like track lines for when I tell stuff to go somewhere. Not because I care about where I'm telling stuff to go, but if I then queue up a bunch of orders, I personally like to see track lines. I can have multiple of these so I can spam the, like, I don't have to wait 2.5 minutes to reach upgrade. Based. I love the bullet time. It encourages like casual play. Like genuinely, it's just fucking casual play. Like you wouldn't get away with doing that shit on competitive. But dude, honestly, as a like PvE game, I think it's fucking class. I genuinely do. I genuinely think PvE, if that's your thing, this is fucking peak. It really freaking is. Like, it's just enjoyable. And I can absolutely see myself enjoying it, playing it multiple times in the future, because I won't get like these units. I might hit the same levels, but like as far as I can tell at the moment, like the levels aren't even that like what's important. They don't seem that hard. And I honestly, I would kind of like the ability to sort of up the difficulty. Meh.
Unit under attack.
Wait, hang on a minute. Where's the... Alright, hang on. Let me just use bullet time. Shield drop. Hey, see how cool that was? Oh, I should have used the, like, do extra damage kind of thing. I keep wanting to hear down with GDI. Every time they say down with the defects, I keep wanting to hear down with GDI. The other thing I'd like would be like, oh no, never mind. It has mutually exclusive control groups. Also, the music's cool. And you know what else about the music, by the way? A lot of it is sort of non-copyright. But yeah, a little selection of what I've got down at the bottom would be lovely. Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. I need to... Finery too far away. Nah, man. I honestly, I think the game. Look, I will admit my standards are slightly low. 100%, my standards are low because you know it's. Because I've had to suffer through like bits of shit like Tempest Rising that promised so much and delivered so fucking little. Yeah, the one thing I'd love though is one thing I love though is a unit counter when you select units.
Unit under attack.
Dude, I've been super harsh on Tempest Rising recently, but that's only because, like, recently there's been a... I played Tempest Rising. Back when TR came out, I'll admit, I was a fucking setup. Like, what is it called? Like, Steel... Not Steel Series, it's like Steel something or other, the, like, dev company. They raided me one afternoon. I was like, oh yeah, I really enjoy like, you know, the campaign and shit like that. And that wasn't untrue. But it, you know, I love how bullet time comes into effect, man. Like, from a casual single player perspective, that's fucking peak. I cannot stress enough how it's fucking peak. But you're totally missing the... You're totally missing the... You're totally missing the... like a unit selection thing down at the bottom. Like, how many units have I got?
Base declares your base.
Croc, stop lying to me, dude. I love how Croc's like, yeah, your base, yeah. Trying to lie to me. Fucking liar. Come on, give me a time over here. Yeah, okay, I took out whatever, like, defensive structure or whatever the fuck that was. Game is cute looking. Dude, you know what I care about when I play a game? I care whether it fucking works, whether it's fun, and that's about fucking it. And whether it works or not, it kind of relates to whether it's fun or not. I have always said the last thing that any dev should ever spend money on if they're designing an RTS is like what the graphics are, because an RTS is not about the graphics. You're not playing, you know, Skyrim or Battlefield or something where you jerk off to how good things look, right? You know, yeah, it matters. It makes a difference. No, I don't want something looking like it's out of the 1980s, but at the same time, doesn't need to look like fucking realistic. You know what else matters? Like, not everybody has a fucking 5080 GPU. You know, you want to sell your games? Then make them, like, hardware, like, compatible for people. Which means don't make them require a 3080 running at 80% is the minimum requirements for a game. Fuck cares? You know, it looks perfectly fine. You know, I was playing Ruse the last 2 weeks, right? Ruse came out 12 years ago, whatever. I was running at full graphics, 120 FPS, while OBS was running, doing 4K recording, right? Recording and streaming. My 3080, which I haven't replaced in ages because graphics cards are stupidly expensive, was struggling, but we're talking like 80%. Great. Bruce looks fucking fantastic. I don't need anything more than that. Are you stupid? And yet, a lot of game devs seem to be. Now, there doesn't seem to be any bonus for like keeping shit alive or anything else, or sort of capping bonuses.
Unit under attack.
Damn it.
Delete the defects.
Delete the def. I love the like GLaDOS sounding. Oh my god, you're hurt? Dude, our run is like... That's terrifying. I am not used to playing games where we could like lose and die so quickly and easily. I mean, I guess I lost the no, I didn't lose the support tank. Oh, it's over here. How? Legit? How? I mean, there's nothing here.
Unit under
I cannot stress enough. How? I cannot stress enough. How? That almost looks like you've lost screen. Is there some way to get extra lives? Please, bro? Considering I've lost one accidentally because I didn't realize my like commander guy would respawn where he died. Normally it's back at your HQ. If you lose like your commander and he's gonna respawn, you'd expect it to be back at your HQ, right? You would expect it to be back at your HQ. You would expect it to be back at your HQ, right? Exactly. And so, like, you know, I lost him the second time because of that. And then like the first time I lost him, it was because I thought it was a neutral structure because it wasn't showing up on my map. Those are stats for anybody who cares. And then that time, how? Genuinely, I don't know how. Genuinely, no fucking clue. What have we got? Economy sport. A selection of blueprint cards that allow you to shape your crystal economy in some way. Destroyed allied units. Refund 50% of their build cost. Raises the crystal harvest rate of harvesters in skill range 10 around by 25%. Gens 2 crystals per second. 150 seconds, 2.5 minutes to pay itself off. One of these is probably the best option. Oh my god, they get upgrade slots. Everything has upgrade. Again, that's so fucking cool. You can like, yeah. You learn the game, and I have no idea why I put in any of these upgrade slots, but I bet we've had some upgrade options that would fit in these slots. Two units run up to him and sniped him. Did it really? Motherfucker! The only right answer though is Crystal Dust Catcher. Because This refunds cost, but I'm assuming it's like a power ability, like our like damage genning thing. Like this is not like, oh no, that's skill. That's a skill there. This does not say skill. This is interesting. This technically gives us more money. This does not. This just allows us to get money faster. This gens us money. $300 per unit. 15%. Gonna be $45. $400 is gonna be $60 credits. But I don't think I actually lose that many units. Means I'm way more invested in the crystal dust catcher. Currency, coins, shop, loot box, hell yeah. As a random drop, don't care about drops. Hat, yes please. Engineer respawns with 5. Nah, he ain't respawning, bro. Friendlies gain 10 crit chance against enemies with bounty. I have the ability to do bounty on enemies. Enemies with slow loot. That's also good, but bounty. It's gotta be shot. Can I buy more lives? Can I buy more lives, please? Crystals last 20% longer. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. Enemies with bounty get 20% chance per second to spread bounty to closest unit. Pair that with the damage boost to enemies with bounties. That's huge. The YouTube thumbnail right now is the engineer down thumble. Fuck off. None of these affect my like eco generating buildings. All I have is a tank. Oh no, I've got the GAT tank. Never mind. Yeah, thank you, Valkyria. Thank you for DMing me the YouTube auto thumbnail. Attack and skill damage plus 25% is pretty fucking big. And I have to get that on the T3 GAT tank. Like, crystal fills last longer, obviously. Wait, why no viable target? Oh, shit. I should have got that on the slow target. I can't. 3 times damage. Fuck! Lax up, yes. Drops crystal refiner and 2 crystal harvesters on top of the location. Ooh. I could get that, I guess. It's not one-time use, it's infinite use. Can you stack this? Because if you can, but you know, you have to activate your fucking drops, don't you? These are not like permanent, they're activating things. Yeah, fair. This is so peak. This is so peak. Next tooltip while you're learning it. Fucking genius for new players. genuinely the devs are like, I don't understand how two people making this, and I'm sure other people have had input, but I don't understand how just two people making this can have like done so much, like included so much stuff that seems to like evade the single shared brain cell that everybody at Activision Blizzard, EA, Ubisoft, and 90% of other video game manufacturers, not even just RTS manufacturers, but video game manufacturers in the last 10 years, for one brain cell that they've all shared. They give so much good feedback for casual players. Yeah. No, I mean, I've watched a fair amount. Not a massive amount, I will be fair. I will be honest. Binary spot. And at the start, you can do this whole like... the hotkeys, is there an option to show the hotkeys? I'm not sure. But you know, the hotkeys show up there, nice and simple, like, and the range on the not enough crystals. What do you mean not enough crystals? 2.5 minutes. That's the. Oh, I only get 3 of them. There should be a build limit icon on these. Army of Mexico. Didn't you say that Army of Mexico was like a pain to get working? Oh, I slightly misclicked. I misclicked just a teeny tiny bit. Yeah, the refinery thing is not great for the start. Oh, that does save you some. Yeah, I thought I was in the top middle again. One-time users, yeah, I can well believe that likes that. Yeah, dude, like that. This is freaking great. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's just it's like, you know, treetops. But yeah, like parts of the game do 100% need to be louder. Also, this is not showing up as crystals on my minimap. Yes, it is buff stuff on the map. Like, dude, this is like, there's clearly like on the minimap, blue crystal stuff there, and this is a purple triangle. This is blue crystal looking stuff on the minimap. I get it that the blue crystal stuff on looking stuff on the minimap is not crystals, but I think most people would agree that that is kind of bad interpolation. Likes up. Do you know if that's the way to get extra lives, buddy? Likes up, please. Can you get extra lives anyway? Likes up! Come back! Oh, well, shit. See, I didn't lose any lives, like, in any way that's in any way respectable. Okay? I want this on record. That none of my lives lost were my fault. It was like, you know, game bugs, glitches. Yeah, that was it. Game bug glitches. I've seen the clip. No, you haven't seen the clips. There are no clips of skill issues. Prevents construction of enemy buildings within. Okay. There's a mission reward. What the fuck is this thing? Slime. Uh-oh. Okay, it doesn't like morph based on like attacking my shit. It just morphs automatically. I'm fine with that. I know, like little extra bonus. I mean, those things are now paying for themselves. And you know what I love in game? A clock. I would love a clock.
Unit under attack.
I love the attack move, the like seamlessness that it works with, how smooth it is. Again, from a PvE perspective, like a casual player, I mean, you know, I'd like to think, and I think I'm fair in saying, you know, without fear of coming across as arrogant, I have spent enough time playing RTS games and streaming RTS games over the last 6, 7 years
Unit under attack.
that I can play RTS games pretty damn well. You know, it's compared to the fucking average. That has to be true. But when I stream games, I tend to play. I like to play them casually because, well, you know, I'd like to. You know, I like to be able to talk. What? I like to be able to play them pretty casually. You know, I like to have fun. I like to be able to talk to Twitch chat. I don't like to talk to Twitch chat. It's just kind of one of those things that you're kind of forced to do. But I like to enjoy the games I play. And I mean, I can just press space and I get bullet time. I don't know if that reduces my score. I don't give a shit, right? Because, you know, it goes back to just like having a casual attitude to games. It's PvE for, you know, for crying out loud, right? Who gives a shit? Like, you know, I'm confident enough in the size of my 12-inch penis that I don't need to go around going, oh, you know.
Unit under attack.
I'm gonna try hard this, I'm gonna try hard that, whatever. I don't need to like try and show off. You know, PvE is supposed to be enjoyable. It's supposed to be fun. And like I said, genuinely, I am already like, I'm mentally sort of preparing myself for a second run of this. I'm genuinely not even stressed that I've lost a point here. You know why? Because to get any of these, that's not what I meant to hit. Oops. To get any of like these, apparently you need to like finish a run. Doesn't matter if you win or lose the run, you still get some points for this. It means you're still making progress. It means you don't feel bad for dying and losing. How freaking cool is that? Why is that? You know, it's the whole sort of endorphin rush thing, right? One. But yeah, I do think crystals should show up as something not like a blue triangle. Not if this shows up as a blue circle. The whole like you know, this kind of blue shit here on the mini map. No real way for me to like zoom in on the actual mini map, but obviously it's looking at the water. But you know, a crystal patch being a little purple triangle, like I feel like it should be a bit more obvious. Buddy, how have you been? It's been a hot minute, so to speak. How's streaming GTA been? I've lurked a few times. Seeing you still do your RP. Sorry, not, did I say GTA? I meant Red Dead Redemption. I'm Red Dead. Oh god, no! Hey. Cover. Shit! I do not. Wait. Oh, I do have the economy. I'm just pop capped. Oh, fuck. Right, okay, well that changes things slightly.
Unit under attack.
Okay, right, okay, fine. Let's we have the money, right? Yeah, I definitely should have gone for the like over $4,000 thing. Then you know you get more stuff. I think. Where do you go on holiday? Where do you go on holiday? Do you go on your own with friends with your mom? Windrose. I know that name. I know that game. Why do I know that name and game? Windrose. Okay, like pirates, muskets, stuff. Oh, I went to Wales. Nice. Was it like Cardiff, Swansea, Wales, or was it like out, like off the beaten path, like?
Unit under attack.
Was it like more sort of rural than that? Get more gut tank. Okay, can't get more. Oh, I can get more headhunter for. Okay, now I can't.
Unit lost.
Right, let's go with these. Let's go with these. I feel like at this point it's oh no.
Under attack.
Right, I have the ability. It should be to. Well, you know, one of the longest play names here. Yeah, the freak. Something. Yeah, that place.
The defects.
I mean, that's quite rural.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, so yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
Unit lost. Unit
Nah. Now you're still streaming, though, right, Bunny? Are you still mostly doing RDR, like the roleplay servers? I need to upgrade these freaking light tanks.
lost.
I'm hesitant to push out here.
Unit under attack.
I need to upgrade the T0 tanks because they're kind of the bread and butter of what I get. They're the only thing that I have which I don't really have a pop cap on. Oh, the Slimer factory. That's going to be what is producing their stuff. You can turn the damage numbers off as well. Oh wait, hang on, I can do this. 20% more damage. Yes, please. Can't like build anything else.
Unit lost. Unit under attack.
That can go in group 3. I don't know how long the stuff in group 3 is active for. During just this week, but not IDR, mainly. Burnout from it might start streaming GTA RP again. I see GTA 6 is like they've got there was a Walmart fucked up like yesterday during the night and ended up sort of announcing on their website a bunch of info that they then quickly like took down, but obviously too late then. Also, yeah, Cyber, I agree. I said this was like 8-bit, 9-bit armies, but like split with Tempest Rising and Stormgate. Like it's the same sort of art style, but a bit more detail. But a bit more detail. Yeah, I saw that, but also going to take a long time for most mods to create. Oh, 100%. Also, like it's the pre-release, pre-order. That's the word. Pre-order for the game. Like I'm not expect. thing, yeah, if pre-orders start next week or this week, or yeah, well, it's Friday today, so yeah, next week. I'm not expecting the game to be released until October. I don't know if they announced when the release was going to be, but September, October. Right, so we have to use turrets. Oh, lightning turret. Targets 250 damage. 250 damage will kill most things. Place mines. Full missile strike the target location with 30 splash damage. What's the range? The range. 8 range, 10 range. Oh, that's a skill though. Attack value 0.25. Damage 40. How is this not broken as fuck? No way they're doing a PC delay. No way they're doing a PC delay. That'll be mad. That'll be... Surely not. No, surely not. No, 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 no. Like a week, maybe, if they want to, like, do... You're fucking kidding me. No. Holy shit, that is genuinely a fucking disaster. Wait, wrong button. That button. That is genuinely a disaster. Oh wait, we've got no coins. We can't go into the shop. We need the coins. Add a random drop to a drop bar. Crystal start. Shop, we could buy one thing in the shop. Or we could just go crystal, hack, upgrade. Yeah, fuck it. Crystal, hack. And it announced, yeah, I keep offering that. Unit protected by armor, get plus 10% chance of ignoring incoming damage. Heals plus 33% from all, like... Most things have armor, so that's 10% damage ignore. Or heal. I gotta heal. Unless I can give my light tanks armor. Unless I get my light tanks armor. Shit. Want to buy it on console and then get on PC? Don't want to buy it on console. I mean, you're both saying it. I mean, GTA 6. I've never really played much GTA. But I mean, it's the most expensive video game ever produced. Over $1 billion. Over $1 billion. For reference, like that's more than any movies ever cost either. Like the projected budget for GTA 6. The most expensive piece of entertainment ever produced by mankind. Just let that sink in for a minute. By mankind. The most expensive in dollar, euro, yen cost bit of entertainment ever produced by mankind. Like, by any metric, that's fucking insane. And there'll be something that beats it in a while, I'm sure. But nothing has come close to it, ever. Like, it's a clear 20-30% increase on anything that's ever come close. Which is mad. Dude, of course! I spend $1 billion on something. I want to milk the fuck out of it. You know? Yeah, duh. But I mean, it's just it all comes down to, you know, the good old, you know, the immortal American dollar. Not that it is immortal, nor is it nor has it always been, but you know, the good old American dollar. It costs money. They didn't have 3 gens of console releases and a PC release. It wouldn't have made that much. Well, it hasn't made anything yet, All it's done is cost them $1 billion. That is enough to run the entire British National Health Service for about 3.5 weeks. The entire health apparatus of the United Kingdom of 65 million, 70 million people. Doctors, nurses, specialists, GPs, like, you know, family doctors, all of it paid for by the state, could run the entire British medical system for 3.5 weeks. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing, or whether it's a good spend of money or not, but to put that into context, the biggest state-run medical system on the planet, in the 5th richest country on the planet out of 200 countries, and you're releasing a video game that costs enough to run it for almost an entire month. There is the argument that could this money have not been spent on something better? I think most people would agree, if they think about it for a minute or two, that actually no, spending the money on GTA 6 is absolutely the right way to spend that money. 100%, without a doubt. You run a hospital for, or you know, the US medical service for 3 weeks. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, it makes a difference to the people who rock up to the hospital for those 3 weeks, but that's it. But GTA 6, like, entertainment is a release for human beings, right? You know, mental health has become like a big thing in the last 20, 30, 40 years, but mental health has been a thing for a lot longer. Post-traumatic stress disorder has been recognized since 1918, 1917, 1916, since World War II. Like, humans have understood and way before that, humans have understood psychological damage and the need to decompress, the need to relax. And if GTA 6 is bought by as many people as is projected, I mean, we're looking at 400 million, 500 million people. We're looking at 10% of the global human population buying the video game in the next 5 years. You know, that's a good thing. People need entertainment. Doesn't matter whether you're watching a play in ancient Rome or ancient Greece, whether you're visiting a prostitute in ancient Rome, ancient Greece, you know, caveman times, whatever. Whether you're going to see William Shakespeare, whether you're going to like the cinema or the kino to watch Avengers or The Matrix, or whether you're playing video games, humans, or whether you're playing chess, whether you're like roaring tic-tac-toe, noughts and crosses in the sand with a stick and playing against yourself. Humans need some form of entertainment, otherwise their brains just shut down. Metal was recognized by pirates way earlier. That's why they're still on the run. Yeah. Entertainment is important. Entertainment is important to people. It matters. It makes it, and it's not important to people as in like there's something they value. It's something that makes a difference to two people. Like it makes a difference to, you know, why people have mental breakdowns, because they're stressed all the time. And we're all different. We all manage stress differently. You know, I manage stress pretty damn well, I think. People have called me weird over in the past, but you know, most people I know need some level of decompression. Entertainment, away from emotions. Exactly. 100%. Right, choose a hack. Slowly heals. Units protected by armor. Only heals. I'm gonna go with armor. because I want to stick on the tanks like an armor value. 3 random allies in sight. Crit chance. Killing a unit. Heal self. Stoning cap +1. These are all shit. This would be great for fucking tanks. This would be great for tanks because I'm just spamming them out. This is fucking peak for tanks. Building cap +1 on the crystal dust catcher. Yep. Right, and then we'll call it there. I'm afraid we'll call it there. I'm gonna go grab some food. Better be on the hardest. Oh yeah, dude, it's on the hardest difficulty. It's 100%. There's 3 difficulties, and like normal is the highest. There's like normal, easy, and then it's not cinematic, but it's like casual. Yeah, it's on hardest difficulty. We have hardly made any progress, but that's because I've basically been saying like jerking off to how good this game is. And like I said, I never heard about this game at all until like 1 p.m. 1300 this afternoon. When did Laxap tell me about this game? He told me about this game at, well, he posted it at midnight, but I didn't see it until midday. It's now 6 p.m. Like, genuinely, I like got told about this game, looked it up, thought, hey, it sounds freaking interesting. Oh wait, shit, it's not that expensive. Let's give it a try. And it's peak. It's peak. It's good. And like I said, I'm gonna replay this again when I'm done. That's the plan. I've not done that for any other RTS game. Anyway, we're gonna call it there, boys. I'm gonna go and grab some food. When I come back, we might do this, or we might do Fire Emblem. I'm gonna set up Fire Emblem in just over an hour. Have a call with somebody to figure out how to run it all. And how to set it all up, so that it'll either be Fire Emblem tonight or tomorrow, or Rogue Command tonight and then some Fire Emblem tomorrow, and we'll start sort of like mixing and matching. Oh wait, no, never mind. This guy's got it on like guy's got on like subscriber only chat. Never rate anybody with follower subscriber only chat. Rate this chappy. But yeah, I'll come back in like an hour and a half after I had some food. But it's great. I recommend it. For the price, 100% recommend.